working. All right, let's take it from the top.
Serious. If you were taking it from the top, Dave, what would you do? If you were taking it from a top, Dave,
I just don't know how to answer. So.
Hey, this is Ranger Bob from the National Park Service at Live on Green with Jam in the Van folks for the 2016 Rose Parade. And I'm going to play a song for you called Puma 22 Rocks On. Puma 22 rocks on. King of Hollywood, he's LA's favorite son. A bachelor living on his own. 130 pounds of lean, mean muscle, nerve and bone. He found a job that he could do. He found a place to call his own. Stays out of sight and eats mule deer. It's small, but he calls it home. Got everything he needs, everything except a mate. Except for that, he's doing great. National Geox photographer Steve Winter knew if he were patient with his cameras, he might find P22. After many months of trying, Steve saw awesome pictures of him by the Hollywood sign. Looking handsome and sleek, with a hunky life physique and a gorgeous tawny pelt. Many Angelinos felt local pride that such a cat could live in LA's parklands. He was earning lots of fans. A message to P22. I'd avoid eating those poison coyotes if I were you. Pesticides are just bad news. Pesticides folks use for killing rodents almost killed you too. Just a couple of months after those National Geo shots, you turned up in Jeff's trap. Man, you were not looking too hot. You were haggard and thin, sick from poison and from mange. We were all shocked at the change. This cat's got a friend in the National Park Service. The National Park folks treated you for the poison and the mange, and they fixed your GPS collar too. Staying far from urban fringes where you got sick, we think. Eating well and looking good, you were soon back in the pink. Yeah, we sure are teaching us a lot about what urban Pumas do. We're glad LA is your home. We've grown rather fond of you. You keep those mule deer on their toes, but you've never harmed a pet. We are proud of you, you bet. Thought he'd found the perfect place for a cat nap underneath the house with unfenced crawl space. He crawled in and had a snooze. Woke up in a tight spot, his cover was blown and he was breaking TV news. Yikes, there's a huge cat under there. Hey, that cat's P22. Every news outlet in town sent down a pushy camera crew. They shot tennis balls at him, man. It was a media melee. He was hating life that day. You know, all movie stars will tell you, sometimes that's just what happens when you're famous in LA. Living as a cat apart in LA with no mate, now he's the poster boy for lonely hearts. Many singles in LA and lots of married with kids too. Feel the pathos of his story, hope he meets someone someday. How you gonna find a mate? You can't meet girls at the mall. Can't get dates on Match.com when you're a wild animal. We wish we could fix you up, all his shipping fangirls say. We wish you could find a way. had a P-22 dream. Hollywood hired me to put his story on the silver screen. All his fans will love the end. It'd be great if real life turned out this well for our furry friend. He finds his warrior's will, heads out the way that he came in, back through those Hollywood hills, across those freeways again. Whoops, P12's big bad butt growls. That one's for my dad. P1 wins the girl and they both rock on. You're a feline ninja monk with stealth moves and sex appeal. Cooler than Kath Palug. He's a myth, but you're for real. If it weren't for wildlife cams, we'd not even know you're there. LA's ghost cat extraordinaire. So rock on. P-22, rock on. All together now. Rower, P-22, rock on. Rower, P-22, rock on. P-22 rocks on. Go, little Pumas, go. Go, Mama Puma, go. Go, Mama Puma, go. We're all rooting for you and your little comeback town. So get out there and have a walkabout and turn your attitude around. Cause like I said, there's a trail into the hills that overlooks this big old town, and you should head on up there and have a look around.